Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And trying to watch some of the movies that I have in my collection of DVDs, but I haven't watched before. And this was a tough one to watch because I love the character, I love the actor and the cast in the first two films, which were really good. Um, and I'd heard bad things about this movie, saw the ratings were really bad. I'm talking about the recent 2019 reboot of uh, Hellboy, starring David Harbour as the tit- tit- as the title character. Sorry, can't get that word out of my mouth right now. Yeah, so like I mentioned, among the DVDs that I bought, there are some movies which I haven't watched before, but I definitely do want to watch, and that was, of course, this one which I've shown in. I think I bought this in March maybe, and I think I would have received it maybe towards May or April or something like that, because that was when the COVID really hit us badly. So I'm not really sure when I received it, but I'm guessing around March or April. You can check my channel and see the not the unboxing, but probably the DVD collection update video of when I actually got it. But yeah, it's roughly around that time. So it's been lying here in my collection. I remember I had heard bad things about it, so it kind of dampened the mood. But it is a reboot. It isn't the same characters that we know in the first two movies, but and this time it's basically him on his own for the most part with two new characters. But I'm not really a fan of comics, so I don't really know if those characters are in the comics. But when I was reading it up on Wikipedia, the film basically draws inspiration from the comic books Darkness Calls, The Wild Hunt, The Storm, and The Fury, and Hellboy in Mexico. And we do start off with some scenes in Mexico where he's fighting this vampire wrestler who actually turns out to be his friend. So, yeah. So, like I said, I am a big fan of the first two movies. I think the first one especially is like amazing, and Ron Perlman is an absolutely fantastic actor. I mean, granted, not every character that he does is amazing, but when he's in a scene, you will definitely know that it's him. You can't miss him. Of course, he's done amazing work other than Hellboy. In particular, the character in Sons of Anarchy, the television series. You'll have to excuse me, I do have a blocked nose. I seem to be getting that quite often. And hopefully tomorrow I do get some time to actually do some cleaning. Uh, it's terrible. Alright, so anyway, back to the movie. It isn't as bad as the ratings are, is what I believed. But I do admit it. This is actually the second time that I tried watching it. I did try watching it a little bit earlier, and I couldn't get past some of the things in the initial stage. So I think I only lasted around 20 minutes, and that was almost immediately after I got the DVD. This time I was able to watch the entire movie, and I would say that it was okay. I wouldn't say it was good or great. It is okay. So basically, the premises in this movie is Hellboy is supposed to, he is struggling with some inner demons, in the sense basically his own existence, and he's also trying to prevent resurrected sorceress from conquering the world. The sorceress is played by Mila Jovovich, and I feel that Mila Jovovich is actually underutilized in this movie. She is an amazing presence on screen. I absolutely adore her. So I love the Resident Evil movies as well, and I try to watch most of her. You know, I try to watch most of her movies as well. So you've got Ian McShane, who plays the father character, Trevor Brudenholm, the adopted father and founder of the BPRD, sorry, not BDRP, BPRD, the division that fights all these kind of creatures and stuff. You've got Sasha Lane, an actress I've never seen before, who plays Alice Monaghan, who's like supposed to be part Irish in the movie. And Daniel Day Kim plays Ben Damo, who's a military member of the BPRD, and he's got after getting attacked by a demonic jaguar kind of creature, he kind of gets infected, and whenever he's really angry or aggravated, he turns into a kind of jaguar himself. Um, so initially, I believe there was somebody else, another actor they were planning for the role, but they kind of like wanted, because the character in the comics is Japanese American. They wanted an Asian character, and then they got Daniel Day Kim. It was a pretty good, prolific actor. I've seen him in a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things I've not watched him in, but as well, he gets around. He has been in so much stuff. So, anybody else who's kind of like known? And Thomas Hayden Church as well is there. I think just a small role, Lobster Johnson. The 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 worst part about this movie fact is that, like, in the first two movies, it's not just uh, you know it's not just the character of Hellboy. You've got the supporting cast along with him, so you had a great cast. So I think that's kind of like missing here. Like, I did like Daniel Day Kim's character, but the actress I wasn't really that great on. And like I mentioned, Mila Jovovich's role was actually underutilized. They should have actually done a lot more with it. They should have had a lot more interactions with her and Hellboy. And I forgot to mention that it is actually David Harbour who plays Hellboy in this movie. And do I like him in the role? So David Harbour, I like his character in Stranger Things. I think he does a fantastic job there. I think they may not have got the right actor for this. I'm kind of 50-50 on this, because he does seem to play the part, but I don't know. I'm not really sure exactly. I don't know. I'm not, like I mentioned, I do not know. I think maybe that is the problem. I don't really see him as this leading man kind of actor, but yeah. So this movie isn't, but it isn't as bad. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It is a little bit. There's a lot of things in the movie which I kind of forget as soon as the scene is over, because it doesn't really stand out, and that's the problem when you have a lot of CGI and stuff like that. If it doesn't carry forth with the characters, and I'm getting a lot of messages because I think the election, the US election, is actually done. So I'm dating this channel, this video. I am shooting it on the night of the 7th of November so in India it is like around 10:30. I think that's kind of it, because I got a couple of messages just now, and I saw the word Trump was out, so I'm guessing that's what happened. So yeah, good deal, America. You finally got them asshole out. Anyway, so that would be actually a good thing, I mean, if you can, good movie, if you can actually have a Donald Trump character and Hellboy come and kill him out. So yeah, so that's basically about the movie. I don't really think they didn't get the kind of right actors for this role, is what I believe. For the roles is what I believe, that the charisma of the Abe character is missing. So the end of the movie, do actually see that they don't actually show the character, but you get to know that, yeah, probably the next movie that they're planning is going to, but I don't doubt there's going to be next movie. The movie was a bust at the box office, excuse me. On a budget of 50 million, the movie made 44.7 million at the box office. Now you can pump it up a little bit with DVD sales, because, like, say for someone like me, being a Hellboy fan, I definitely would want to watch it. I purposefully skipped it in the theater because I had already heard the negative remarks, and since at that particular time, since I used to go for very few movies, I thought, like, let's wait for the movie to actually come out, and then you can stream it, or you can try to get your own copy. Again, I'm getting a lot of dicks, so I am going to cut this right here. I would give it a 6 out of 10. It isn't the best, but if you do want to watch it for the sake, again, I am trying not to put down David Harbour that much, because I kind of do like the guy, and I like like some of the acting over here, but could they have gone with somebody else? I'm not really sure. So anyway, thank you. That's it for Hellboy, the 2019 reboot. See you again soon.